Every day at Everest VBS starts at Base Camp Sing and Play. Everyone was there, preschoolers and elementary kids. The music was awesome.
My God is powerful. He stands invincible. My God is so great, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left.
I love their songs. They're just so great. We also saw a skit about a hiker named Trek Rock Rambler. He's pretty funny and pretty confused. But the Sing and Play leader told him about the Bible point, and I think that helped.
Our climbing crew looked at the schedule to see which station we'd go to first. Looks like it's Bible expeditions for us. These Bible adventures are really cool because we hardly ever just sit there. And the leader makes you think about Bible stories in a different way. On day 1, we learned how God gave Elijah food, water, and rest in a really surprising way.
God has the power to provide.
Oh, yeah! And every time we heard the Bible point, we said, hold on!
That reminds us to hold on to God's mighty power.
And there was a big earthquake, and the rocks started falling. And Elijah was in an earthquake. He didn't know what to do.
On day 2, we found out that God comforted Elijah with a soft, gentle whisper. Who knew that our awesome, mighty, powerful, amazing God could be comforting like that?
God has the power to comfort.
Hold on!
Day 3 was when we met Naaman, an army commander who was really sick. We got spots just like he did, then watched them wash away in a super surprising way. God healed Naaman.
God has the power to heal.
On day 4, we made fingerprints on a cross to remember that we all do wrong. But God loved us so much that He sent Jesus to die for our sins. Wow, that's a lot of love and a lot of forgiveness.
God has the power to forgive.
Hold on!
You might say that day 5 was heavenly. We experienced just a little of what heaven will be like. Jesus said He's making a forever home for all of His followers. Heaven is definitely going to be amazing. It's going to go on and on and on and never end.
God has the power to love us forever.
Hold on! Plus, every day we get a really cool Bible band to wear on our wrist. When we got home, we could check out more about what the Bible said about today's story and the point.
I've been learning that God has the power to comfort, provide, heal. He even has the power to forgive.
Wow! Imagination Station is the best thing ever. Here we got to experiment with sciencey fun gizmos. These things grew, bubbled, flipped, bounced, and surprised us.
I like Imagination Station because you just get to experiment with all sorts of different stuff.
It was cool experimenting with it, and I can't wait to go home and show my friends. Every experiment connected to the Bible point. So when I take home my sciencey fun gizmos, I can even tell my family what we learned. During Imagination Station, we also learned about Operation Kid to Kid. Did you know that there are a lot of kids in Thailand who love and follow God? But most of them don't have a Bible that's easy to read. For just $4, I can make sure a kid in Thailand has a neat Thai Bible that's designed just for kids. That will make it easier for them to hold on to God's mighty power. So we made these fun elephant banks that remind us of Thailand. All week at home, I collected change in my bank. Then, on the last day of VBS, I brought the money to Imagination Station. When we put all that money together, we donated enough money for a lot of kids to get Bibles that are made just for them.
It wouldn't be VBS without snacks, so I always look forward to mountaintop treats.
We're putting strawberries and they're shaped like hearts, and then you put them on the rice cakes, and it's like showing a sign of healing.
We got to eat trail mix, Rock Ramblers parfaits, a hearty snack, Summit sponge cake, and Pizza Peaks. Even preschoolers got to make the snack for everyone else one day. I can't believe they actually did it. I mean, that's a lot of snacks. When it was time for games, we always knew it would be cool. But who knew you could actually learn something while having that much fun? These were totally different games, but a lot of fun. Plus, every day, one group that came to games got to get their pictures taken for Spotlight VBS. We got into goofy poses that didn't really make a ton of sense at the time, but the photographer put it all together into this cool slideshow that we all got to see at the end of the day. It was always a fun way to hear the Bible story again, and we were the stars.
Okay, you haven't even heard about the coolest part of VBS. KidVid Cinema. Every day, we watched a video about a real kid who's experienced God's power. These were real kids just like me. God's power made a difference in their life.
Benjamin, Hudson, and Deacon prayed to God to give them a mom and dad.
I knew that God provided a family for us.
I'm Sam.
I'm Ben.
And we make monsters.
The kids who get them, they usually are going through a hard time.
I saw my brother's Lego set, so I went into his room and broke it. I think he went steam engine mode and started going whoop, whoop. It felt really good that he forgave me for breaking that Lego set.
I think it's really cool because like we get to hear another kid's story and like how they know God and like what they have connection to whatever we're learning.
Each video was a little different. I couldn't wait to see who we'd meet every day. After the video, we opened the Bible to check out a verse that could help us when we were facing a challenge. And we even got a Bible memory buddy every day. Each buddy has a verse on it, the same one we just read from the Bible. I'll be wearing these fun friends way after VBS. But what I loved the best is how the buddies came to life on a smartphone or a tablet.
You know how some people say you saved the best for last? Well, that's what happened at Everest. Every day, we all got together for Summit celebration. We sang, then there was always something new and surprising. Like a science experiment, or a skit, or a surprise. We also got to see the Spotlight VBS show. Those were pretty funny.
So there you go. That's what happens every day at Everest VBS. Gear up for an awesome week.